family lived on.
I thought you were born before Puck. How could you be two?
No,
She was
my
one
story.
first.
She's 2 years younger than Huck.
Oh,
Tell her
okay.
to say it really loud so everybody can
Okay.
hear it.
When I was
Sorry.
I don't know
We have
how
to
you-
talk loud so everybody can hear.
We lived in the shack. And
Louder.
the well was open.
She's doing the best she can.
They can't
So
hear
we
in there.
didn't cover the well. And so I walked out and I fell in the well.
I want you to tell us this.
Oh yeah, this is a different story.
My sister Emma, well, you have to have this to preface.
Got it.
Yeah,
Go.
there's
Sorry.
backstory.
So, yeah, it's the backstory. Don't interrupt, Neva. She actually.
Because you learned, right? Emma got down there and got me out.
Oh, way.
Which I'm sure she was sorry for afterwards, you know, later in life. I wish I hadn't saved her. But I didn't realize, I didn't even know this happened. You know, I didn't remember it. Later in life, I'm married, I've got kids, I'm in the shower. The water is hitting my face and I'm going, and I thought, I can't stand
Oh
this.
yeah, we need.
So we went and
Donna fell down.
went back to the farm and I was telling Mom the story. She goes, well, didn't you know you fell in the well when you were, no, I didn't know that. Well, that kind of took care of that, you know, and I kind of got over that. But when my kids were little, then I took them to take swimming lessons. And then I didn't want them to know I was afraid of water. So I took swimming lessons. The guy led me around the pool, you know,
Right.
as I told him the story. So anyway, I shouldn't have told him about my kids. Before that, then Huck and I were on fence fixing detail. Because our property ran into the Jim River. So we had to put a fence out into the water to prevent it out from going around to the neighbors.
The cows.
Okay, the cows. So, Huck is sitting here on the rolling a cigarette. He has me out there in the water holding this fence post. And I'm going like this. And he's sitting there, he's rolling a cigarette. What's the matter, Donna? You having a problem? Well, I couldn't take it any longer, so I just dropped the post and walked off. I got my work out here. So I walked home. On the way home, Dad was coming out to check on us. And I told him the story. I said, I can't work with him. Dad never said a word. He went out and they finished fencing and that was the end of the story.
Well, you said it way nicer this time. Huck was not quite that nice to you.
Well, there she could tell a lot of other stories. About how Dad was.
She was barely holding up in the river.
I thought your story was good. Donna. So you figured out why you had
Tell,
to
tell about the carving
Videoing, that's why
story.
she was nice.
I know. Well, he's sitting right there.
He knows.
I know.
Yeah, he knows.
You can see his eyes light up.
We see it.
Grandma had like a bag of buttons. She kept buttons
Every
all
button.
the time, just in case
Because
she
you
ever
never
needed
knew
it.
when you were going to need a button.
That's
Oh, yeah.
where I got it from.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
I have
I
a
did
bag
the
of
same
her
thing.
I have
buttons.
2
I
types
did
of
the
buttons.
Carrie found a bag and sent me a bag of Edna's buttons. I have a huge bag of them. Or maybe they were Marion's buttons.
That's where Stanley or Harley was.
They could have been all of the above. That's right.
And
Yeah.
I'm looking at the button. And the knife slipped. I thought it slipped. And I've got the scar right there.
Oh, this one.
And he says, move or I'll cut you again. Well, I knew he wouldn't do it again. And I didn't move. And he cut me again.
She got 2 scars.
Yeah, they're on my leg. I can show them to you.
What are you doing swinging here?
So,
Oh yeah, wasn't that? There was always a thing.
Yeah, Nella thought it was turpentine.
I
well,
thought, yeah.
it could have been.
Mom
But
had.
that's, yeah, that's what
I had
I
had a
did.
mercury from one of the
Well,
other.
can I tell Mike
much rather
my
Yes, you can.
Yes.
terrorizing story?
Yes.
My siblings, Huck and Donna. It was 4th of July and it rained and rained and rained so much that the river was way high. Well, I was not very tall. So they said, we're going across the river. So he took one hand, she took the other hand, and here I am in the middle going, coming up and up and up and up and up and up and up until it was about right here. And then that's probably the deepest it was. I was so scared.
She doesn't know how to swim.
I gathered.
Well, and I never hardly got in the water like that again.
You know, Dad used to always say that he never saw any more water at one time than what was in a bathtub. He said he didn't swim. I never learned how to swim. I have a girlfriend that's from North Dakota, and her and I just joke because she can't swim either. We just are not swimmers.
Well, I'd like to know where the hell found the bathtub.
Exactly.
That's probably
It was a wash tub.
It probably was a
In
wash
the
tub.
pasture.
It was in the pasture. Yeah, that makes sense.